We're going to be reacting to the Boston Celtics trade that no one is talking about ruined the NBA for everyone. Now, guys, as you guys know, the Celtics have been going crazy. JT dropped 54 against the Nets, 44 against the Hornets. Today, they're playing the Pistons right now, but I have to make this real quick. Celtics are losing by 2 against the Pistons. We'll win. I'll put that on me. We'll win. Let's just get into the video. What the heck?
He over here shaking his head and shit. Yeah, shake that bald head. Be careful. You might fucking do some hair
shake it.
That's stupid. All I'm saying is, a lot of you guys tried to call me crazy in my last video when I said the Brooklyn Nets might struggle. They might struggle come playoff time. But fuck the Nets. This video isn't about them. This is about the Boston Celtics.
Let's go.
And how they are the single most underrated team in the entire NBA. You keep seeing people talk about, you know, the Miami Heat. Shape up better, my car faster, my drip better. And how they're the first seed despite all these.
I like this guy's videos.
For good reason. They're playing great. You keep hearing the James Harden to Joel Embiid combo and 76ers. My clothes fit better, my hoes better, my top
facts
stronger than you, my bitch thicker than yours, my guns bigger than yours. And how great they've been, and yeah, they've been great. You keep hearing about the Warriors and my guns bigger than yours. I talk better than you. I hustle better.
Look at him making these edits, bro.
When he comes back, and sure, the Suns quicker than you. I talk better, I walk better, my shoes fit me better. I get paid more than you. Winning without CP0 rings, it's all great. But nobody's really paying attention to the Celtics, and I'm confused as to why.
Facts.
I believe the Celtics are 12-2 in their last 14.
They are.
No other team in the NBA has been as good as the Celtics.
As of right now, we're 14. We won 14 out of our 16. And the only reason why is because we lost against the Pistons right before the All-Star break, and then we lost to a young Pacers team who just hit every shot.
Within the past, 2 months. And they could not have done it at a more perfect time.
Facts.
The Al Horford re-signing this offseason is looking more and more like the correct move that needed to be done.
I agree.
Ime Udoka signing as their head coach, is seeming more and more like the right signing.
Facts.
Derek White for Josh Richardson.
In the beginning, I was a little sussed out about this Derek White for Josh Richardson. I don't know if it's just because I really like Josh Richardson vibe, the way he played. He was turning up, by the way, right before the trade deadline. And then, Ime Udoka, I thought he was a bad coach in the beginning of the year, but now he's turning it around, and that's all I got to say.
Is also seeming like another great move.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who's going to make that extra pass. Somebody who's going to play defense at the guard position.
Hit the three if they need to. Drive in.
Somebody who could come off that bench and you can rely on
to
make
facts.
some plays. That's Derek White.
It is. Look at this kid's edits, bro.
Getting rid of Dennis Schroeder to bring in Daniel Tice. It's all looking like it's
it's looking good.
And a lot of people.
I like Dennis Schroeder, but we had to do that. He probably wasn't gonna re-sign him. We low-key scammed for him, so we had to do what we had to do
earlier in the season. But they all look like they're panning out great, and like I said, at the perfect time heading into the playoffs. Right now, the Boston Celtics rank as a top 10 offense in the NBA.
All right.
And from how they started,
that's good.
And you hear all these people talk about, ISO ball. They got to break up Jason Tatum. And
no, they don't. They don't need to break up. And by the way, Jason Tatum is shooting around 43%. And just imagine if he misses a lot of shots. Imagine if he hits it, bro. No lie, I think he'd be averaging around 30-something, bro.
All that foolishness. They look pretty fucking good on offense.
They do.
And on defense, they're a top 5 defense in the NBA.
They're number 1 defense in the NBA. Don't trip. They're number 1.
39 wins, which is tied for second in the Eastern Conference.
They have 40 right now because they won the
look at where there's a potential Boston Celtics matchup in store. The Boston Celtics have what it takes. They're well equipped to possibly come out on that series on top.
What you talking about?
No, it's just facts.
Look at the 76ers. You send Robert Williams and Al Horford at Embiid the entire game while also terrorizing James Harden with Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown.
Joel's doing nothing.
Who's going to beat you? Tobias Harris? Thibault? You make it very difficult.
Maybe Maxey, but nah.
You look at maybe the Bucks. Same type of thing. You build a wall with all your tall interior players.
And that's what we did in 2018, I'm pretty sure. 2018, 2019. We legit built a wall for Giannis. It was when Al Horford was there. It legit worked, bro. I'm telling
Who
you.
are great defenders. Robert Williams, Al Horford,
I'm telling you.
and you send what? Marcus Smart at Middleton. You send Jalen Brown at Drew Holiday. You make it very hard for a team like that as well.
Yes, sir.
You could keep going. The Nets. You send mad people at KD. You trap Kyrie when he's only there half the time, anyways. Ben Simmons, you leave him open, he goes off the hook anyways. You good. You make it very difficult. The Bulls, same thing. Heat, same thing. Like the defensive scheme that the Celtics have put together is one that can work on every team in the Eastern Conference. And the thing about the Celtics, which they have a defense that's kind of similar to the Miami Heat in that they could switch almost everything and they have an interior presence that can definitely disrupt the pace.
Their rotations are mad nice.
Celtics on offense don't lack the scores. The Miami Heat, they lack shot creating. They lack half-court offense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Boston Celtics don't have that problem, which is why I think they're one of the most complete teams in the entire conference. Which is why this Celtics Jays movement that was this rhetoric that was being spread around for a while confused me that they need to be separated. Because you look in the Eastern Conference and what other duo would you prefer to have? I can only think of two.
Really, none other, bro.
Kyrie and KD.
Jason Tatum he's just a beautiful scorer. Jaylen Brown has stepped up his game to be a nice shot creator, bro. I don't want to see them split apart. It's gonna work, guys. This year's gotta be our year, bro.
Joel Embiid and James Harden. The next duo I want is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are only 24 and 25 years old. Some people might throw Zach LaVine and DeRozan out there, but let's be honest.
Maybe.
We've never seen Zach LaVine compete in a single postseason. And DeMar DeRozan, he's not a particularly great postseason player. I mean,
but he's doing good this year.
Raptors performances, like they were never great. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are both two players who have done this in the playoffs and elevated their game every single time.
JT's been to the Eastern Conference Final twice. Jaylen Brown 3 times. Guys, we are ready. This is the year. Please, I would love to win with this team. Sign Isaiah Thomas, please. Hornets, don't re-sign Isaiah. Let's pick him up, please.
Jason Tatum dropping this amount of points against the Brooklyn Nets would be a career best game for most players in the NBA. Yet this isn't even close to his best game. Yet this isn't even close to his best game in the past, 2 years.
Yep.
A lot of people question the Boston Celtics moves that they made in the offseason. And I think that the Boston Celtics need to be looked at as players, true players, in this championship aspirations that all these Eastern Conference teams have. How is it possible that the most dominant team in the past, 2 months is somehow flying under the radar?
That's what I'm saying.
When I checked and looked at their seeding, I was surprised. I was shocked at how they had the same amount of wins as the second seed. That surprised me. And I knew how good they were playing, but I had no idea they were playing that good.
They are, guys. And the thing is, the East is so good, bro. It is so... Compared to the West, Lakers are -9, and they're still in the play-in tournament. Right now, it's crazy how... If you're... Let's say the second seed loses a game... Bro, or the third, I think it's second or third seed loses one game, they could drop down to the 5th seed or something. It's crazy.
I'm the fucking one making the video. Right now, if they go into the playoffs as the seedings are, they would have to play the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. And I'm sorry, Cavs fans, you had a great season, you had a nice Cinderella run. Nobody expected you to be this good.
Thanks.
But your season would end right there.
Yep.
You would lose to the Boston Celtics.
You would.
Beat you. And then it would be on to the next one. But what do I know? I'm just a motherfucking content creator. Bye.
Nah. You know a lot. You know a lot, guys. That will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. The Boston Celtics are for real. I'm about to go watch the thing right now. Hey, man. I'm telling you, they are for real, bro. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.